can't believe it's been a year.
Yeah, neither can I.
Everything I thought would happen did. It's really too little too late.
Really? Everything? Because I could have sworn at the beginning you said we weren't going to have any more elections.
I said that?
Yeah. And I could have sworn you said that the judiciary doesn't matter anymore and that he wouldn't follow their rulings anyway. But the Supreme Court sucks, but most things won't even get there. And some Republicans are even saying that they'd join us in impeachment if he goes into Greenland. Things are bad. They are catastrophic, but they are not worst case scenario. And you know why?
No, but you're gonna tell me.
Because we don't stop fighting. Because it's not too late and it never will be. We will always be able to make things better or at least less worse.
I guess I didn't think of that.
We're not doomed, Doomerella.
Yeah, I guess the things you show me kind of prove that, don't they?
I hope so.
Okay, so what do you got now?
Climate Central is a nonprofit that was formed in 2022. And they've taken it upon themselves to do the research on the climate crisis that the US government should be. And they released their 2025 year in review for US billion-dollar disasters a week ago.
You mean the research is still being done?
Not by the government, but yeah. And it's available for everyone for free. And watching people step up like that makes me feel less doomed.
Yeah, I guess it makes me feel that way too. What else?
In Sunnyside, Washington State, the police department was using an old program called crime-free rental housing to evict mostly Latina mothers without notice or anything they could do about it.
Where's the win?
Thanks to AG Nick Brown, Sunnyside has to pay $1 million to compensate those affected.
This is against the police?
Yes, it is.
And discrimination being taken seriously?
Yes, that too.
Okay, you don't even have to say it. That makes me feel less doomed. I'm glad to hear it. What else?
Well, Indiana University, Indianapolis normally holds a Martin Luther King Jr. Day dinner with funding and facilities provided by the school. They've been doing it for 50 years.
But this year, every school wants to pretend DEI doesn't exist, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm waiting. How are we not doomed?
Well, the school didn't give the Black Student Union any notice and said it was for financial reasons and that it would be back in some form in the future.
You don't believe that, do you?
Not for a second. And one student, Darius Avery, set up an event anyway. He called it an eat-in as an homage to the student sit-in protests of the 1960s. Over 25 people showed up, including a few faculty members. And that was even after he tried having it in the campus center, but was kicked out because they're not allowed to have food there.
Do you believe that excuse?
Not a chance. Look, as long as we keep pushing, as long as we never take no for an answer, as long as we don't act as if it's too little too late, we are not doomed.
Okay, you made your point. Maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it too.
Say what?
My voice is my superpower, but only when I use it.